What's up, YouTube? This is my Pale Moon deck profile. Before I get started on the deck profile, I wanted to give a shout out to Yugi514. I think I pronounced that right. I've been subscribed to him for a while, and he's been subscribed for me. When he first got started up, he messaged me saying sub for sub, and I'm like, I will pretty much always do that. But typically I won't do it if you don't have any videos. You have to have some decent content for me to do that. And he had some pretty good Yu-Gi-Oh content, so if you like Yu-Gi-Oh facts and duels, go check him out. Link will be somewhere in here in the description, maybe. I don't know. But I promise to shout out to anybody who watched my last video. That first person you could name what that quote was from, and Yugi514 got that answer. Yes, it was Taken. Taken 2 was complete crap, though. The first one was a lot better. I don't know if you like Vanguard Yugi, but it's cool. Hope you watch this video anyways. Make sure to thumbs up this video, guys, and on to the deck profile. If you did remember, I said I was going to upload a Pale Moon deck profile eventually, because I really do like Pale Moon ever since I saw it in the TV show. Just keep calling stuff from the soul. You can potentially attack up to like 6-7 times if you run stand triggers, and it's really fun, and it's just a really awesome art style of the archetype. On to the deck, I'll start with my grade 3s. I run 3 Silverthorn Dragon Tamer Laqueer. It's the new limit break for Pale Moon, 2,000 attack. Counterblast 3, choose up to 1 grade 0, 1 grade 1, 1 grade 2, and 1 grade 3, and call them to your rear guards. I wouldn't recommend doing this effect unless you have space in your guard, unless you just want to replace other stuff. If I think I remember the ruling correctly, I'm pretty sure it says up to, so you don't have to do. If you only want to do like a grade 1 or a grade 2, you don't have to do all of them, if I'm not mistaken. But other than that, it's got a really nice other effect. When a Pale Moon unit is called from the soul to the rear guard, this unit gets plus 3,000 power. So if you do end up using her effect and calling 4 units, she gets plus 12,000 power. So it's really nice. 3 Nightmare Doll Alice, probably the best card in the deck. This is in my opinion, it's an Alice deck. I guess people would beg to differ. It's kind of like a queer deck. But yes, it is Laqueer. Yes, I did say that correctly. Alice is a really good effect. Never, ever call her or ride her as the Vanguard. She is only good in the rear guard. I guess if you have to, and it's the only grade 3 in your hand, but only do it early game. Honestly, if this is like mid to late game, you haven't written a grade 3, you probably already lost anyways. But don't ever ride her as a grade 3, as the Vanguard. Her effect is when this unit hits the opponent, counterblast 1, put this into the soul, and call another unit from your soul to the rear guard. There's a combo with that. I'll show you in a minute. So the last 2 grade 3s, I run 2 Dusk Illusionist Robert. It's a Mega Blast effect. It's decent. You really hardly will ever pull off his Mega Blast. I've only done it once. But his first effect is at the beginning of your main phase. Soul Charge 1, look at the top card you deck and decide whether to put it on top or bottom. It's essentially a CEO effect. Yes, I will tell you his Mega Blast effect, I guess. Like I said, you'll hardly ever pull this effect off, but Soul Blast 8, Counter Blast 5, or vice versa. Put all your opponent's grade 1s or less rear guards into his or her soul, so it's really good effect, but you'll hardly ever pull it off. 2 Mirror Demon. I was running you can take these out for more of the vanilla, wherever that is, right here. But I prefer the Mirror Demon. It just gives you more options of putting stuff into the soul and taking stuff out. If you don't open up some other stuff, it's just another option. 2 of the 10K vanilla. I do like the new rare pattern on the new ones. If you've seen that, really nice. Probably the best card, and what the whole deck revolves around, is Crimson Beast Tamer. A lot of Pale Moon decks have tried to stray away from Crimson Beast Tamer, because the deck does rely on her a lot, but it's not that hard to get her in Soul. There's like 2 to 3 different ways to get her into soul. So, her effect is if you have another one of herself in the soul, this unit gets plus 3,000 power and 8,000 attack. So it goes up to 11. 3 Dancing Princess of the Night Sky. This is your way to get Crimson Beast Tamer into the soul. One of the ways you can ride it, and there's other ways, but Robert's the other way. Her effect is when this unit is called to a Vanguard or Rearguard, Counterblast 1. You can pay the cost if you do. Choose up to 1 grade 2 or less from your deck and put it into the soul, aka Crimson Beast Tamer. That's the first thing you want to go for. 3 Turquoise Beast Tamer. As the name implies, it does combo with Crimson Beast Tamer. Its effect is if you have a Crimson Beast Tamer in soul, this unit gets plus 3,000 power. So if you have one of these in your soul, and one of these on the back boosting, and another one of these in the front boosting, you're potentially hitting for, do some quick math, like I said, I'm bad at math, 11, 9, you're hitting for 2,000 every turn, so, 20,000 every turn. It's really nice. 3 Midnight Bunny. This is the combo you can do with Alice. If this unit if your unit attack hits that this card boosted, I can never read that properly. I never really understand that, but you know what I mean. If you have a Pale Moon Vanguard, blah 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 blah. Yeah, put this unit in your soul when this attack hits during the battle phase of this unit boost. There we go. And that wording is really confusing. But if you play Vanguard, you know what I mean. But if you do, pay the cost, which is Counterblast 1. I love how most of these effects are also Counterblast 1, except for your grade 3s. And put this unit in the soul and call any unit from your soul to your rear guard. And yes, you can call things from your soul to your rear guard, even if your Vanguard isn't. Say if you have a grade 1 Vanguard, you can call grade 2 Vanguards from your soul to your rear guard. It's really good. So Alice and Midnight Bunny combo very well. For grade 1s, Purple Trapeze is probably a lot of the cards are the best cards, but this card really gets your combos going. It's kind of a busted effect in my opinion, because this deck revolves around the soul, and this card doesn't have any cost. Well, it has a cost, but it's almost plussing. Its cost is to target another Pale Moon and put that unit into your soul, except her, pretty much, unless you have another one of herself. Put a unit into soul and call anything from soul to your rear guard except her. So potentially, when this unit is placed on a rear guard circle, you can put like her into soul and then call a Nightmare Alice or any sorts of shenanigans. But the only cost is to put one of your Pale Moons from your rear guard into your soul. Really good. 3 Perfect Guards. 4 is a bit much. I really wouldn't run 4. I don't really agree with 4 Perfect Guards unless the deck is too slow. And this deck really doesn't need it. It's got some pretty good speed, so 3 of those, not 4. 2 of the AK Vanilla Dark Metal Bicorn, and 1 of a tech card of mine. I haven't seen many people running this, but I essentially like this card. You could take this out for another AK Vanilla if you wanted to. It's a Magician of Quantum Mechanics. Its effect is Counterblast 1, put this unit into your soul if you have a Pale Moon Vanguard. Choose a Pale Moon other than this card name, Quantum blah blah blah, the same name as this card essentially, from your soul and call it to the rear guard. At the end of your turn, if you did use this effect, return the monster you called by this effect to the soul and call this unit back to your rear guard. So essentially you can use it over and over each turn. For grade 0s, I run 8 draws. I was running 8 crits and 4 draw and 4 heal, but I'm running 8 draw, 4 crit, 4 heal. I understand why my friend was telling me to run the 8 crits, but the reason why is because the deck lacks power, like attack power, and it's also a 10k guard. But he was only running 2 of the perfect guards when he was helping me build the deck, so I think 8 draw and 4 crit and 4 heal is the best option, because the deck lacks speed, and like I said, the deck needs speed, so this gives it the extra speed it needs. Again, this deck will change when we get the extra booster for the Pale Moons, which is going to be really nice. But let me tell you, these two, the first stand and the first crit have well, 1 crit and 1 heal, blah. You know what I mean. They have effects. The stand is really good. I mean, the draw, not stand, I'm tired. The draw is really good because you can shuffle this card from your, after this unit boosted, back into your deck, and you just reuse it. And the crit is you can soul charge this unit to give your 1 unit on Pale Moon unit plus 3,000 power, and heals a heal. Your starting Vanguard obviously is a Girl Who Crossed the Gap. That'll change again when the extra booster comes out for TCG. But its effect is, like most other starting Vanguards, when it's rode on top of, call it to one of your rear guards, Counterblast 1, puts you into the soul, and call anything from your soul to your rear guard except for her. That's the deck, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Again, don't forget to check out Yugi514's channel. I'll put a link in the description, probably right here. And peace.